Both these teams, Doris, relying tonight on the execution in their half-court game.
A little bit of a throwback, sort of an old-fashioned approach tonight. Don't worry, we're going to have plenty of highlights. It is the NBA. We know there are great players on both sides of the ball, Kev, but how about this ability to execute under duress of a 24-second shot clock? It's going to be really interesting to watch.
And a fast break now for New York. Barrett is running.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Pass to Bridges.
Oh, good defense. Good D.
And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking, they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Now here's Randall. He can't get it to go. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Batum attacking. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Barrett. Back to Smith. Williams with the block. Now, here's Bridges. The second chance effort.
Come on.
He lays it in.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
Now, here is Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Barrett. In the corner, Knox with it. Oh, offensive interference. Charlotte in the lead. Rozier looking around. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Here's Robinson. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Out to the right wing. To the right side. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Smith outside.
Get out my way, man. Damn.
Offensive rebound.
Come on, Mitchell.
Here's Robinson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Marvin Williams. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Rozier. And here is Bridges. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. The kick out to Rozier. No good from the wing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Williams with a clean look. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Here's Rozier. Smith with the defensive effort. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by one. Pass to Batum. And here is Rozier. No good on the triple. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Here's Rozier. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They could use a bucket. And the Hornets miss again.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
Now, here's Rozier. Batum. Charlotte again missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And looks like the illegal pick was set.
What
Yep, that's
pick?
right. That'll get their attention.
Come on.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
In the corner, it's Bridges. The kick out to Williams. Over Morris. And again, the Hornets missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Williams. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. In the corner, it's Bridges. The Hornets rebound. New York leading by 3. Kicks it out to Gibson. Portis with it. Fades back. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Rozier. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Gibson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Bridges. Over Morris. And it's off the back rim. No good. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Bucket is good.
Frank Ntilikina gaining more and more confidence. Buckets like this prove he can finish on the interior.
Now, here's Rozier. Batum wide open. He fires. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency. Greg, is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
Morris outside. Here's Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup. Ntilikina's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rozier. From past the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Gets 1 to fall, but only a 2nd make in the first 7 attempts.
Morris outside. Pass to Portis. From 18 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bridges with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
So it's the Hornets now. The Knicks making the shot. On the wing, Williams. Trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him. In the corner, it's Bridges. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Rozier missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Freer from long range. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there, Kevin.
Rozier with the ball. He has 7. Now Bridges. And we reach the end of the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Morris outside. Pass to Portis. over Washington. And again, it's New York.
We know this. Taj Gibson loves getting physical. It doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
Here's Bacon. For three. Ntilikina with the rebound. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Here's Washington. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here is Morris. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Gibson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, you talk about a player who is a consummate pro. Taj Gibson.
No doubt. Taj is a guy who has always approached the game from a veteran standpoint. He's a great leader, great defensive player, and in between the lines and out, you can count on Taj Gibson.
Here's Bacon. Now, here's Monk. From deep. But they get it back. Tries again. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Washington. Here's Monk. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Off target with his three. New York leading by 12. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Hornets trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Monk with the ball. Now Smith defending. Pass to Bacon. Puts up a three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now, here's Monk. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And even 3-on-3 break. Offensive rebound. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Here's Biyombo. Pass to Bacon. Sinks the triple. Bacon's got 5 points so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Smith right side. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist looking around. To the wing on the left. In the corner, it's Monk. Fires the three. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. The lead now cut to single digits. New York leading by 9. And here's Barrett. He has 6. Smith outside. Down low. Barrett, no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Knox. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
Now here is Smith. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. Second shot opportunity. And he can't bank that one in. Fast break now for Charlotte. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Smith.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here is Smith. Pass to Barrett. Rocket 6. High post shot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's Bacon. Covered by Smith. For the 3. The shot's good from Bacon. Bacon's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Now, here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Pass to Washington. That shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Dennis Smith Jr., you want more of this. Find your open teammate and make sure you put it on time.
Here's Rozier. The Knicks making the shot. Out to the right wing. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kidd-Gilchrist.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Ntilikina. 8 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Biyombo. That misses off the backboard. Hornets trail by 8. Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Bacon. He's got 8. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Here's Biyombo. Here's Washington. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Over to the wing. Fires it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Trier. Second chance shot. In deep. Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Bacon. 8 points for him. Pass to Graham. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 10. Morris outside. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Trier. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And 1:01 left in the first half. Hangs in the air. And he sinks the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Pass to Trier. .40 seconds left in the first half. Ntilikina can't hit.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. And stolen by Portis.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Graham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes both free throws. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Knicks leading by 8. Smith feeling it out a bit. Randall outside. Here's Knox. The second effort. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 9 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside, Batum. Launches it. 5 to shoot. Well, you look at the length of Knox, Doris, his arm span, his frame. He can be a handful.
No doubt. Kevin Knox is able, because of that frame you talked about, to shrug off contact and muscle through most players. His reach allows him to be disruptive on the defensive end. So in terms of the physical metrics, you love what this guy brings to the table.
Pass to Bridges. From 18 feet away. Kept alive. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 7.
capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Randall left side. Right block shot. Bank shot. No good. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Bridges with it. Out defended by Randall. Here's Williams. Drops one in from the wing. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
This is the confidence you love seeing. Sometimes Williams wastes no time in getting his shot off.
Offensive rebound. Batum with the steal. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. Bridges shot. Good.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Over to the left wing. Here's Knox. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Knox. Now Barrett. Defended by Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hornets trail by 5. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Knox. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Hornets.
Here's Graham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden obviously has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
Batum, good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Barrett. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now Graham. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's Bridges. He's defended by Randall. Bridges misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
Knocked away. Williams with the ball. Out defended by Randall. Over in the corner, Batum. Over Smith. Pass to Graham. Williams with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Barrett. Smith with it. And it's slammed in by Smith.
When you talk about a vicious dunker, somebody that's got poster-worthy opportunities, you're talking about Dennis Smith Jr.
To the wing right side. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Hornets miss again.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Smith for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
We know this. When Dennis Smith Jr. starts to roll offensively, he can rain it down from three-point territory.
Pass to Graham. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Knicks leading by 6. Smith outside. And here's Barrett. Here's Randall. They get it back.
Oh, you have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bacon. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Long for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Morris outside. Just his first attempt. Here's Robinson. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now Monk. Pass to Bacon. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Ntilikina. And no good, trying to use the glass. Hornets trail by 3. Has to be Biombo. Here's Washington. Fires from 14. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Has to be Biombo. Here's Bacon. Guarded by Robinson. Bacon's shot is off.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now, here's Monk. Randall grabs the board.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Hornets trail by 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ntilikina's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, nice touch there. For Frank Ntilikina, he's got to be able to knock down shots in the mid-range.
Here's Washington. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Washington's got 11 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Monk. "12 seconds left to play in the third. For the tie. That shot off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Monk. Pass to
That's a
Bacon.
steal.
Back to Monk. Unloads from 13. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. On the wing, Morris. Shot clock at 5. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And here is Monk. Pass to Biyombo. It's stolen by Morris. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York. Here's Bacon. Back to Monk. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Ntilikina. They get the rebound. On the wing, Morris. 6 to shoot. Biyombo with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
That's funny.
New York leading by 5. Inside Portis. Ntilikina looking it over. Freer from long range. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Pass to Washington. Charlotte moving the ball around. Inside. They swipe it. Here's Trier. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
Pass to Bacon. Looking to end the run. And again, the Hornets missing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Smith with the stuff.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Pass to Barrett. And the call is going to be...
Oh,
yes,
come
it is an
on.
illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So it's the Hornets now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. On the wing, Batum. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Outside Williams. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bridges. And they call an illegal screen here. You and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Smith for 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Smith right side. Pass to Barrett. Kept alive by New York. Randall down low. Tries again. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Knicks lead by 19. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hornets trail by 21. In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Williams. Over Randall. Charlotte again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Barrett now top of the key. Off target from outside. Bridges with it. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Smith drives in. And the dunk by Smith.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And they get it back. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
The Knicks leading by 22. Right wing. Smith outside. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson. Off target at the rim. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Rozier. Now here's Batum. Pass to Bridges. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the basket by Rozier. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Outside Robinson. Smith outside. Over Rozier. But they'll get another chance.
This guy reads defenders so well and gets great elevation on his shots. Dennis Smith gets that mid-range to go.
Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Rozier. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you. And you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Left side, Batum. A new 14 for Charlotte. Williams for three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Dotson.
Oh. Good game, good game.
No problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And